Good morning, students. Very good morning to all of you. Good. Students, right, so we are actually discussing partnership, and hopefully, yes, you get the point. What is partnership? The concept of partnership is so simple, in fact, as I told you earlier. And you know what is a partnership and what is the significance of partnership and how we calculate profits. And I hope that yes, I'm very clear to you, man. If you find any difficulty, please let me know. We discuss once again. So as far as the concept of partnership is concerned, I believe that yes, you the people are so comfortable in that. I don't think that there is any confusion. Now we move on to the concept of partnership. Yes, students. So partnership, as far as partnership is concerned, I can see that some of you seem to be new to the concept. I'll be explaining them for again, no problem in it. Right. Students, please listen to me. The concept of partnership comes into play, and the significance of partnership is that how much you invest in the business and how long you are in the business. How much you invest and how long you are in the business. For example, if I say that A and B, A invested about 10,000 rupees and B 15,000 rupees, and obviously they will be deciding the profits in the ratio 2:3. So that's not a problem, because A's investment is 10,000 and B investment is 15,000. So you can easily understand that 2:3 ratio. Student, if I say that A invested 10,000 rupees for 4 months and B invested 15,000 rupees for 2 months, then we say that the profits may be distributed in the ratio 4:3, isn't it? Because if you are given the time also, if you are given the time, not just the investment but also if you are given time, so yes, we should know in how much each one invested as well as and the time. Now this is the very concept of partnership. I hope that yes, you are getting the point so good. And one thing I just want to reiterate once again. Students, the topics which are actually learning right now are very important for your career. I don't know what academics you must be pursuing, whether it is BCom, BBA, BCA, whatever it is, whether it is BSc Computers, whatsoever. But once you enter into the employment, the very first test for any employment is always aptitude. Isn't it? The very first topic for any competitive exams and for any entrance examination is always an aptitude. That is the reason why we have taken this initiative, because just we want to see that you should be very strong at aptitude in the beginning. Once you are very strong in the aptitude, you get a lot of confidence. So once you go for employment, or else if you want to go for higher studies, so whatsoever, the first topic and the most significant topic is always aptitude. So you have to you must understand this, and you have to make use of this time, because probably not all the people of your age are making use of this particular time most effectively. The success people are successful. The success obviously depends on how good you use your time. So you understand what actually we are doing right now. Okay, student. So this is about aptitude, and probably yes, I could able to reach to you, and I could able to explain to you in the right direction. Now, so today we complete the concept of partnership. Once we are done, of course, you will be taking tests, and if necessary, I will be explaining you the doubts in that particular test. That's not a problem. So today we complete partnership, and as soon as we complete this topic, we enter into the next one. Okay, students. Now just I want to just let me explain you once again. We discussed these questions already. This particular question is already dealt to you, and this one, yes, we have completed this, this one, yes. Student, I think yes, all the questions were completed, and if you find any difficulty, I will come again, no problem, right? Okay. So right, student, now yes, we are struck in this particular question. So now please look at the question, because already concept is okay for you. Now I think you may be able to understand this particular question. Yes, students, now please look at that. A is a working partner and B is a sleeping partner. Student, I told you that, because when some people gather together to start a business, you can't expect all the people are working partners. Some of the people may just invest their money and just keep like a sleeping partner, and obviously sleeping partners will get only share. The one who is a working partner has to get salary because he is running the business. Come on student, now you just look at that. Because A is a working partner, obviously A must get some kind of salary. He has to get salary. If he is not getting salary, there is no point in working, right? Now please look at the question. Yes students, so just look at the question man. A is a working partner, B is a sleeping partner. A puts in 15,000 rupees and B 25,000 rupees. So when it comes to their investments, when you come to their investment, A 15,000 and B 25,000, you can understand that their shares are in the ratio 3:5. I hope you understand 15-25, 3:5. So they are supposed to distribute their profits in the ratio 3:5. But my dear students, A is a working partner, he has to get some benefit. If it doesn't get benefit, there is no point in running the business. Let me see what benefit he is getting. A receives 10% of the profit for managing the business, and the rest is being divided in proportion to their capitals. Obviously their capitals are 3:5, you can understand that. Come on student, out of a total profit of 9,600, students, from 9,600 you please subtract 960. Student, may I know what is this 960 man? May I know what is that 960? Please come out. What is that 960? Yes student, I put a question to you, you need to answer. You please respond quickly. What is that 960? How we get that 960? Come on student, yes, I am waiting for your answer man. Very good, very good. So, yeah, exactly, very good, very good. Yes student, yes, what you said is right. 960 is the share A is going to get for running the business. How we get 960? 10% of, exactly 10% of 9,600. 9,600 is 960. 10% of 9,600 is 960. After subtracting that 960, the remaining, so whatever the remaining, tell me student, what is the remaining man? So this 6 and 8,640 should be distributed in the ratio 3:5. Student, so 8,640 should be distributed in the ratio 3:5, and therefore out of this, what is A's share man? 3/8. 3/8 into 8,640. So tell me how much you get? 1. I think you can easily understand this. And 640 you can cancel for 80 times. So this is. So 1080. Therefore 3,240. Come on student, what is this 3,240? 3,240 is the share of A out of the remaining. I hope you understand this. Therefore, what is the total share of A? 3,240 plus 960. Hence, if we cancel, if we add it up, your answer will be 4,200. Student, I think I am clear to you. So, therefore, your answer must be 4,200. Student, am I clear to you, man? Right? Some of you raise that the screen is not visible. Probably, I think it's not from our side, but anyway, I will check it out. Anyway, so before that, we discuss one more question, man, of the same model. So let me check it out how you are doing this. I want to make two changes in this question. You need to note down. One is, in place of 10%, you please take 20%. In place of 10%, you please take 20%. And in place of 9,600, you please consider 10,000. Answer the same question once again. Now let us see what is going to be your answer. Go ahead. Come on student, yes. A is a working partner. So obviously because A is a working partner, he has to get some salary. Look at the salary and then divide the share. I am asking you to find the total including salary whatsoever. Yeah. Student, because A is a working partner, A is a working partner. In fact, A and B invested amount something like this, 25,000, 15,000. So 3:5. This is the ratio A and B has to share. What happened, out of 10,000, 2,000 should be put aside for A for managing the business. You understand why did I get 2,000? 2,000 is the salary, that is 20% of 10,000. So after reducing the 2,000, whatever the amount remaining 8,000 should be distributed in the ratio 3:5. So 3:5 ratio comes into play with right now, because now the remaining 8,000 is only to be distributed in the ratio 3:5. Hence, out of that, how much A gets, man? How much A gets? A gets the 3 parts out of 8 into 8,000, and that comes around 5,000. Therefore, A 5,000 plus 3,000. 3,000 plus 2,000 salary. So that comes around 5,000 rupees. I think, yes, students, I am clear to you, man. So you understand why did I subtract 2,000? Student, am I clear to you? Shall we discuss one more model, or we can move on to next question? If the concept is clear and if you are going in the right direction, probably yes, we can move on to next one. Yes? Yes, man, 5,000, yes. I can see 90% of the answers are correct. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Very good, very good, very good. Right, students, so yes, we can move on to next question. Right, come on, student, please look at the question seriously. Look at that. KLM enter into a partnership and their shares are in the ratio 1/2, 1/3, 1/4. Student, first of all, you must understand that ratio should always be in number. If at all, if your ratio is getting into fraction, it is our responsibility to see that should be in number. Just forget about the question, man. If I say that, when I say that their shares are in the ratio 1/2, 1/3, 1/4, we should not settle with that. It is necessary that the same should be converted into numbers 1/2, 1/3 and 1/4. This is the ratio of their investment. Student, so please let me know by what number the entire ratio need to be multiplied. So what number we need to explain once again? This particular ratio, because 1/2, 1/3, 1/4 is not a convenient ratio. We must see that the ratio should not be in fraction. If at all, if it is in fraction, it is our responsibility to convert the same into numbers. Very good. 12. So we can convert the same by just multiplying by 12. You can see that 12/2, 12/3, 12/4. Hence, we conclude that their ratio of their investment is 6:4:3. Therefore, you please underline this, and that is nothing but 6:4:3. 6:4:3. Student, am I clear to you, man? I hope there is no confusion. So what I did, I did nothing. I only just converted the ratio which is actually given in fraction into number. Because ratio is all about numbers, not about the fractions. Right? Now, come to the question. Tell me, students, so let me see what is your point. Right? So after 2 months, K withdraws half of his capital. So K withdraws half of his capital. So this is K and this is L and this is M. Student, tell me, man. So 1/2, 1/3 and 1/4. So what I did, I multiplied the same by 12. You know that a ratio can be multiplied by the same number. That doesn't make any difference. Hence, we conclude that the ratio is 6:4:3. So this is K, this is L, this is M. Now we understand the share of A is 6 parts. share of K is 6 parts. But what happened, after 2 months, K withdraws half of his capital. Therefore, so when he withdraws half of his capital after 2 months, therefore 6 into 2, for 2 months he invested 12, and for the remaining 6 months, for the remaining 10 months, his capital is 3 parts. The reason of 3 parts is he withdraws half of his capital. 3 into 10 is 30. So that is the investment of K for the 1 year. The business run for how many months, man? 10 months. But when the change occurred after 2 months, about what? About K share. What he did K after 2 months? He withdraws half of his share. Therefore, 6 into 2 for 2 months, 3 into 10 for the remaining 10 months, that is about K. But except K, there is no change in the remaining shares. Therefore, this one, L share is 4 parts. 4 parts he continued for 12 months. 4 into 12, 48. And what about M? 3 parts. 3 parts for 12 months. 3 into 12, 36. Therefore, 42, 48, 36. 6 cancel for 7 times. 7 is to 8 is to 6. So that is the ratio they have to distribute the profits. So now the question, out of 378, what is L's share? L has to get 8 parts. How many out of 14? 21 into 378. Student, I hope that I am clear to you, man. There is no confusion. We can continue with this. I hope you understand this. Therefore, you can see that it cancels for how many times? 18 times. Student, any confusion? Says anything? I just want to explain you once again. Probably, I find that you the people are little confused why I am multiplying by 10. Very good. Very good. Okay. So people are asking me to explain this question again. I can see that you the people are not convincing. Right. Never mind. Student, now please concentrate. The thing what I did, first of all, whatever the ratio is given to you, the ratio is 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4. Because the ratio should not be in fraction, therefore what I did, I just multiplied the same by 12 so that the ratio becomes 6 is to 4 is to 3. Question is little complicated, maybe it is for some time but not every time. So once we understand this question, we can easily move ahead. K, L and M. Tell me, student, what is the only disturbance K? What kind of disturbance is that? After 2 months, K withdraws half of his capital, which means to say that this is the share of K. So he continued with the 6 for only 2 months, if you can see that. And for the remaining 10 months, as he withdraws half of his share, it will be 3. Therefore, 42. That is K. But what about L? L, there seemed to be no disturbance, man. He continued with 4, and for how many months? 12 months. 4 into 12, 48. I hope you understand. In fact, there is no change in M's share as well. With the 3000, he continued for the remaining 12 months. Therefore, 36. Tell me in what ratio the amounts may be distributed? 7 is to 8 is to 6. So that is the ratio. We need to divide 398. So do you understand that? Come on, student, tell me what is L's share? He gets 8 parts. 8 parts out of 21 into 378. You can see that it cancels for 18 times. Therefore, your answer is 140. Student, actually what happens, if the question is little complicated, obviously you the people see that, oh, we are getting difficulty, something like that. But yes, I understand it. Yes, you are getting right. Very good, very good. Probably one more time, and if we discuss the same question with the different values, I hope that you will be getting it clear. Okay, let me see how you answer this question. Come on, students. I want to make some changes in the question. So let us see how you answer this. So in place of 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, please consider 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 5. Okay, man? I don't want any answer. Simply tell me what is the ratio. Just tell me what is the ratio. In what ratio they need to distribute the profits. Just tell me that. That's it. The only change I just want to make is there is a change in the ratio 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 5. Apart from that, I am asking you to explain me in what ratio they have to distribute the profits. Please explain me. So well. So the first thing we have to do is whatever the ratio 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 5. So it is our responsibility to see that we have to change in the numbers. If you have to change in the numbers, we should see that 3 into 4, 12, 12 into 5, 60. We have to multiply the entire equation by 60. You know that a ratio can be multiplied by the same number, doesn't make any change. And hence we come to know that 20 is to 15 is to 12. What is that? That is the shares. That is the ratio of their shares. So tell me, student, A invested 20 parts, B invested 15 parts, and the next one invested 12 parts. But that is not your final answer, my dear students. I think you are a little crazy. You are getting the answer quite early. You not completed this. Tell me how the business is done. K, L, and M. After 2 months, K withdraws half of his capital. So this is the capital of K. K continued for 2 months with 20. So 20 into 2, 40. And after that he withdraw half of his capital, he remains with 10, but of course this time we have to take for 10 months, so that is 100. So 140 is the capital of K. Okay, man? Now come to this. And when it comes to L, 15, but in fact there is no change for the all 12 months. So 15 into 12, that is 180, that is L. And finally M. So M 12 parts, no change in M, so 144. Hence we understand that 140 is to 180 is to 44. And you can cancel by 4 and further you can get your answer. So your answer must be 35 is to 45 is to, we are cancelling by 4. I hope you understand this. Therefore your answer must be 36. 35 is to 45 is to 36. That is the ratio of the profits. Yes, I understand that if the question is a little complicated, if the question is a little twisty, we need to work a lot. Because simple questions already we are dealing for the last 2 to 3 days. So why should I get back to the same questions again? So let us do some complicated questions so that you get more confidence. Okay. Student, never mind. We discuss one more question for your clarity and then we move on to next questions. Okay. Student, now please look at that. In place of 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, you please take 1 by 3, 1 by 4 and 1 by 2. Okay. Yeah. And in place of K, student, in place of K, you please take M and answer the same question again. So what I am asking is only the ratio. What is the ratio? That's it. I did make 2 to 3 changes. Now you can understand it. First of all, I gave you ratio. Of course, the ratio is not comfortable. You have to see that the ratio must be in the right form. And after that, you have to understand where the change is. The first thing you have to do is, the first thing you must understand that The ratio should not be in fraction. If at all, if it is in fraction, it is our responsibility to convert the same into numbers. 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 2. Yeah, we will be multiplying the same by 12. 12 by 3, 12 by 4, 12 by 2. Come on student. 4 is 2. Come on student. Yeah, this is 3 times. 4 is 2, 3 is 2, 6. Now go ahead. Because whenever the numbers, whenever it is in fraction, we have to see that. Go ahead, go ahead. 4 is to 3 is to 6 is the investment ratio, but there is a time, we need to consider the time. Tell me, is there any disturbance? Is anyone is missing in between? Yes. Who is missing? After 2 months, M withdraws. Come on student. No change in K, no change in L, but there is a change in M. Student, tell me man, with an amount of 4 parts, K continues for 12 months, 4 into 12 is 48. So with an amount of 3 parts, L continues for 12 months, 3 into 12 is 36, that is about KL. Now we need to see what about M. So what actually the change has come? Student, tell me man. So after 2 months, it so happens that M withdraws half of his capital, which means to say that 6 parts we need to continue for 2 months. And with the remaining 10 months, you can say that he continues with only 3. Did you understand that? Because he withdraws half of his capital. 3 into 10, 30. So 12 plus 30, 42. 38 is to 36 is to 42. If we cancel 6, 8 is to 6 is to 7. This must be your answer. 8 is to 6 is to 7. I appreciate my dear students. Yes, some of you are getting it so good. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Twenty-one, adding all the values man, adding all the values. So you see, after adding all the ratio you get 21. After adding all the ratio you get 21. 6 plus 8 plus 7, 21. See? Okay? Right. So I think yes, we are going in the right direction. I can see that almost everybody responded so well. Wonderful student. Yes, we can move on to next question. Yeah, why we need to multiply by 12? The reason of multiplying by 12 is 12 cancels by 3, 12 cancels by 4, 12 cancels by 2. So we are taking an LCM of 3, 4 and 2. So 12 by 3, 4, 12 by 4, 3, 12 by 2, 6. The reason of taking 12 is it is only because it is conveniently cancels by 4, 3 and 2. Very good. So I think we are going in the right direction. Yes. Now we move on to next question. Student, this is the question put to you. Now I expect you to get the answer because we are in the concluding stage. I want to know how many of you are able to respond this kind of questions. Do respond. Read the question man. You can easily get this answer. Suma began business with 85,000. He was joined afterwards by Varun with 42,500. For how much period does Varun join if the profits at the end of the year are divided in the ratio 3:1? Remember student, this is a compound ratio. Yes, I am expecting your answer man. Let me see. And yes, what is your answer? Suma and Varun. So this is Suma and this is Varun. Who started the business man? Suma only started with 85,000. Okay. So Suma started with 85,000 and it is expected that she is in the business for 12 months because she only started. When she only started, obviously she has to be in the business for all the years because it is given that she never left in between. And he was joined afterwards. Varun was joined afterwards with what amount? 42,500. But the problem is we never know how many months Varun is in the business. Let it be X. Investment of Suma, investment of Varun. And they are dividing the profits in the ratio 3:1. So it is a very well known factor that investment ratio and profit sharing ratio should be same. Wonderful student, wonderful, wonderful. Now please look at that. What is the investment of Suma? 85,000 into 12. What is investment of Varun? 42,500 for X months. What is that profit sharing ratio? 3/1. 42,500 cancels exactly for 2 times. And 3 we can cancel for 4 times. Therefore, X is equal to 8. X is equal to 8, but your answer is not 8 months. Varun is in the business for 8 months. If my question to you, when he joins after 4 months. I hope you understand this. So your answer must be 4 months. Oh my God, you are putting 8 months, man. 8 months is not correct answer. X is equal to 8. X is equal to 8 in the sense Varun is in the business for 8 months. But the question is, Varun join. After how much period does Varun join? After how many months Varun has to join? He joins after 4 months because he is in the business for 8 months. I hope you understand this. Yeah, we are going in the right direction, man. Probably maybe a little confusion may be there. I understand that. Yes, it has to be there. Student, I want to make some changes in the question. Please respond to this question again. In place of 3:1, if I take 2:1, what is going to be your answer? Quick. Oh, he said that when did Arun join? The question is, for how much period does Varun join? Oh, okay. For how much period Varun join? It is okay, 8 months. Yeah, very good. For how much period Varun joins? It is 8 months. When did Arun joins? After 4 months. Yeah, I get your answer. I get your point. Therefore, tell me, Suma began with 85,000 rupees because he only begins, he is in the business for 12 months. Varun 42,500 rupees, but he is in the business for X months. At the end of the period, they distribute the profits in the ratio 2:1. Now, if upon cancellation you get 2 and 2 and 2 get cancelled, X is equal to 12. Therefore, he was joined afterwards by Varun with 42,500. For how much period does Varun join? He joins for 12 months only. Therefore, it is understandable that he joins almost immediately without any waste. Yeah, student, for the previous question also, your answer must be 8 months. For the previous question as well. Yeah, I get your point. The question is how long he is in the business, how much period Varun joins. He joins for 8 months. I come to that again. Yes, I come to that again. Look at the same question once again, man. Look at the same question once again. Suma 85,000 rupees. Same question. She only starts 12 months and Varun joins with 42,500. Of course, for X. Because we don't know how many months he is in the business, let it be X. And at the end of the year, it is given that the profits may be distributed in the ratio 3:1. Yeah. So this cancels for 2 times and 3 cancels for 4 times. X is equal to 8. Yes, my dear students, your question is 8 months. Because the question is, for how much period does Varun join? Varun joins for 8 months. You are right. Let me apologize because I thought it is after how many months he joins. If the question is after how many months he joins after 4 months. How long he is in the business? He is in the business for 8 months. After how many months he joins? 4 months. But the question is how long his amount is used. Hence, your answer must be 8 months. Yes, you are right. One student, we discuss one more question. Here we go. If A's capital, if 4 times A's capital is 6 times B's capital, student, just look at that. If 4 times A's capital is equal to 6 times B's capital, is equal to 10 times C is capital. That is not the convenient way. So whenever this kind of questions are given to us, what we do, man? We divide the entire equation by 60. You can ask me, sir, why you are dividing by 60? Because it is only 60 we can cancel by 4, 60 we cancel by 6, and of course 10. So 4 we can cancel by 15 times, 6 we can cancel by 10 times, 10 we can cancel by 6. Now the question becomes A by 15 is equal to B by 10 is equal to C by 6. Therefore, the profits may be distributed in the ratio 15 is to 10 is to 6. This we discuss in ratio and proportion. Probably some of you are not present. Never mind, we can repeat the same topic again. Okay? Probably some of you are not present in that particular time. We repeat the questions again. So students, whenever the question is given in this format, we divide the profits in the ratio 15 is to 10 is to 6. So what is the profit? 4,650. So the question is how much C receives? C receives 6 parts. 15 plus 10, 25, 31 into what is the amount? 4,650. So this cancels for how many times? 50 times. Therefore 6 into 150, your answer must be 900. Student, I think I am clear to you. The very reason is, if any one of you are not present in that particular topic, never mind, we repeat that once again. But before that, you try to understand this question, not very complicated. But do not say that it is difficult to understand. Why? Because when the people are doing that, why can't you do it? It may take some time, but you will definitely get to know this, I am sure about. Student, yeah, there are some questions people are asking me. Sir, why you are multiplying, why you are dividing by 60? Okay, 4A is equal to 6B is equal to 10C. That is the question. Student, you can divide the same by 120 also, no problem. You can divide by whatever the number, you will be getting the same answer. 4 cancels by 30 times, 6 cancels by 20 times, 10 cancels for 12. So A by 30 is equal to, come on student, B by 20 is equal to C by 12. At the end, the answer is 15 is to 10 is to 6. You can take any number, but the only thing is 60 is the most convenient number. So we can take that. Okay? Okay students, I just want to make some changes in the question. Try yourself. Let us see how you answer this question again. Come on student. In place of 4, you please take 3. Okay man? And in place of 10, you please take 2. I hope you understand this. And in place of this particular number, you please take 3600. Answer the same question again. Let me know what is your answer. 60 is the convenient number, that is LCM of 3, 4 and 10. I mean 4, 6 and 10. Now you please look at this question. Now you will come to know this. So 3 times A's capital, 3 times A's capital is equal to 6 times B's capital is equal to 2 times C's capital. You can see that. You know that this is not convenient number. So what we do? We divide the entire equation by 12. The reason of dividing by 12 is quite simple, man. It is convenient. 3, 6 and 2 we get cancelled. So 3 cancels for 4 times and 6 cancel for 2 times, 2 cancel for 6 times. And now we come to know that A by 4 is equal to B by 2 is equal to C by 6. 4 is to 2 is to 6. Therefore 2 is to 1 is to 3. Yes, my dear students, we can even take 6. We can even take 6. If you straight away take 6, you straight away get 2 is to 1 is to 3. You need not take 12, you can also go for 6. So you can take any number, at the end you will be getting the same ratio. So the profits may be distributed in the ratio 2:1:3. And now the question, how much C gets? C gets 3 parts out of 6 into 3600. Hence your answer must be 1800. Student, now do you understand why I am dividing by this number? You might have tried with 6, you might have tried with 24. You take any number, that is only a convenient number to you. Yes, I think yes, we are comfortable now. I can see that yes, we are getting a very good answers from your side. Very good, very good. Student, now, so I believe that partnership at the end we could able to get some perfection. Very well done. Now we can move on to next question, man. Probably yes, we are going in the very right direction. Come on student, please look at the question. Suraj, Hari, Shiva invest 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 in a business. After 1 year, Suraj removed his money. Hari and Shiva continued the business for 1 more year. If the net profit after 2 years, therefore first year and second year. Why I am taking first year and second year? Because the changes are happening in years. Student, tell me, Suraj, Hari and this is Shiva. Suraj, Hari and Shiva. Suraj invested 2,000, Hari invested 3,000, Shiva invested 4,000. That is about first year. After 1 year, Suraj removed his money. After 1 year, Suraj removed his money. And Hari and Shiva continued the business. Hari continued, Shiva also continued. So Suraj 2, Hari 6 and Shiva 8. We can understand that the profits may be distributed in the ratio 1:3:4. So out of 3,200, what is Suraj's share? Tell me student. 1/8 into 3,200. Therefore your answer must be 400. Why we are taking first year and second year, man? Because here the changes are happening in years. When the changes are happening in years, we have to take like that we already discussed. No problem student, yes, no problem. If any one of you are not present in the class, we discuss the same question again, same topic once again. But at the moment, I think we can move on to next one. Yes, my dear students, so the question is, what is Suraj? Therefore, Suraj share is 1/8 into 3,200. Therefore, your answer must be 400. Am I clear to you, student? Hope I understand. Yes, very good, very good, very good. Now, I think I can make some changes in the question. Let me see how you able to answer this one. Please look at the question, ma'am. Student, I want to make some changes in the question. Just let us see how do you answer this. We do one thing, man. We do one thing. In place of 2 years, if you take 3 years, what is going to be your answer for the same question? Come on, go ahead. No problem, no problem. We discuss again, no problem. We discuss again. Yes, my dear students. So this is Suraj, this is Hari and this is Shiva. So this is first year, this is second year, this is third year. Why I am dividing into first and second, third year? It is because the changes happens year wise. First year, Suraj 2,000, Hari 3,000, Shiva 4,000. What happened, man? After 1 year, Suraj removed all his money. Therefore, from second year onwards, he invested no money. And third year, Suraj, no money. Hari continued with 3,000. Second, third year, Shiva 4 and again 4. Therefore, Suraj 2 parts. He 9. This is 12. 2:2. 9:12. At least if you know the ratio, no problem. If you know the ratio, that's enough. And if there is any change, we can discuss. Now I hope that yes, you are getting the point right. Right, man, right. So I think now we are comfortable. So because I can see that you are getting it right, but I believe that some of you who joined recently maybe find it little difficult, because if you are not present in the previous class, you may find it little difficult, but still we can make it, man, because we are not discussing any difficult questions, we are discussing very routine questions, you can easily get it. Okay, now come on students, so we discuss the last question for today, and with this we come to an end of the topic. Come on, here we go. Three partners A, B, C invest a sum of 24,000. At the end of the year, A gets 15,000. Right. Tell me students, what profit A is getting, what profit B is getting, what profit C is getting. A getting a profit of 15,000, let me cancel zeros, and B getting a profit of 20,000, yes, and C gets a profit of 25,000. So the profits are given in the ratio 3:4:5. Student, do you understand that? What is this ratio, man? This is the profit sharing ratio, and this is also the ratio of their capitals. This is also the ratio of their capitals. Capitals ratio, profit sharing ratio should be absolutely same. You understand, because that is the point of partnership we have been discussing for a long time. Therefore, the investment may be in the ratio 3:4:5. How much amount A and C together invest? 3 plus 5, 8. 8 by 12 into what is the total investment? 24,000. You understand that. So 12 cancels for 2 times. Therefore, your answer is 16,000. This is the share of A and C together. Student, do you understand why I have taken 8? 3 plus 5, because I am considering the share of A and C together. Out of 3 plus 4 plus 5, 12 into 24,000. So the point is, the profit sharing ratio and the investment ratio should be absolutely same. You understand that? Yes, student, yes, I can say that, yes, you are getting the point right. Student, please listen to me, The concept we are actually doing is said to be aptitude. The concept we are doing is said to be aptitude. The concept we are actually discussing, aptitude. Aptitude means natural ability of learning. Natural ability of learning. I mean to say that your learning has not completed, but it is started just now. So whenever you see a new question, whenever you happen to come across with a new concept, make it sure that you try to understand. Don't come to a conclusion, sir, we are unable to get it. Why can't you get, man? Why can't you get? See how many people are responding. When people are responding something like that, you also belong to the same age group. Why can't you respond, man? You can also discuss the same. But maybe in one go, if you don't understand the question, we can give a try. We can do some more questions. I am here to explain you again and again. I am not in a hurry to complete this syllabus just quickly, because we have plenty of time. I just want to make sure that because the topics are so important, you make use of this concept in the remaining part of your. That is the reason I am not going at a quicker pace. I am maintaining the slow. I believe that you could be able to understand that. But if you think that even I have to come down, I will do that. At the end, the point is, I know that some of you are newcomers. Never mind. We repeat the concept again. Don't bother about. Try to follow the questions where actually you start. There is no confusion. We can definitely make it. Okay, students. So with this, we come to an end of partnership. Probably if you go to your material, I hope that you will be able to answer many of the questions. But still some new questions may be there. New questions has to be there. New questions has to be there, because this is aptitude. Aptitude has no limitation. So more the questions you do, more the questions they will be. Therefore, keep doing. Right? Okay, students. So we meet again tomorrow at the same time. with a very interesting concept. Tomorrow you definitely understand this concept so well. Okay students, so bye, and we will be meeting tomorrow at the same time. Thank you.